During COVID times, we saw a lot of international brands leaving the owners in US, Canada, UAE, Dubai, Sri Lanka, and all that stuff. Obviously, the large chains like the Marriott or the Hilton, they had to consolidate their losses, so they started terminating the agreement. The only thing which was happening after that was distress selling. A 100 million property was going at about $25 million.
So to begin with, I was doing some research about you. So I know quite a bit about how Signum started. I read your story and all of that, and I should say that the way you guys have articulated on the website, it's definitely like it's written by someone who knows how to articulate it really well. Yeah. So yeah, just tell me a bit about how you guys started. How has the journey been so far?
See, our company is a very, very young company, just about 2 years old. In fact, January 9th, we completed 2 years. My journey as an individual started off with having passed out from Pusa, and then having worked as a management trainee, worked with Taj for 12, 13 years, worked in best possible brands, traveled the world. When I did all that bit, I thought it was the best time to take a plunge in my own entrepreneur journey. I was traveling on a quick vacation, and then I said, listen, I think there's again a big gap in India, people to relate to a hotel in terms of local experiences, local flavors, local community.
You have a few properties in India, a few in London, a few in United States of America, right? And in 2 years, if you have 18 properties, all of them are distributed around the world. So what's the idea behind this? What's the strategy?
This honestly happened by default during COVID time only. We started working like a typical Indian chain, expanding in India and all that stuff. But during COVID times, what happened was we saw a lot of international properties, international brands leaving the owners in US, Canada, UAE, Dubai, Sri Lanka, and all that stuff. It was a great opportunity because once the deflagging happens, and obviously the large chains like the Marriott or the Hilton, they had to consolidate their losses, so they started terminating the agreements. We thought it was a great opportunity because the only thing which was happening after that was distress selling. So a 100 million property was going at about $25 million. It did not make sense. So we reached out to the owners telling them, listen, don't do panic selling. Hold on, we will come to your rescue. We made a very lucrative financial model for them. So I reached out to the Patel communities there, which is one of the largest in US, and worked very well. Since they also thought it made sense that why should they sell the property at $25 million when its span for the pandemic is just about 1.5-2 years.
Correct.
That way we did our numbers and got back and stuff.